Hi guys, how are you? My name is Ronnie Supraygi from Jakarta, Indonesia. How are you? My background is a Chinese descendant. My great-great-great-parent came from the Fujian province. I was actually back in China about 3 to 4 years ago to visit some relatives and also my ancestors' house in China. But then I grew up in Indonesia, in Jakarta. And if you look at this photo of mine, this is actually a photo of me taken about 1 year ago when I was doing a presentation for my team in Jakarta. The second photo is me and my wife in a Southeast Asia regional convention in 2016. I was actually recruited by my wife. I was doing my job at an international accounting firm back in Auckland, New Zealand, when my wife asked me to have a look at this Nu Skin opportunity. If you look at my wife, she's very beautiful and I adore her very much. But of course, whatever her opinion about Nu Skin at that time, I said, it's good if you want to do it, but this is not for me. This is a photo of me and my wife being recognized as a Circle of Excellence too in the Southeast Asia Regional Convention. Now, if you look at all of these 3 photos that I showed you before, and all look like as if that we are very good, we are good speaker, we are successful, but this was not really the case because early days in the beginning when we started doing Nu Skin, this is how both of us actually look like. Yep, the photo that you look at there is the same guy who is talking to you right now in 2007. This was my early days, I think just a few months or a few years after we started doing Nu Skin. Now, today my job is to share with you, and I would like before that to thank you for the Greater China management to invite me to share my experience. It is truly an honor to be able to be invited here and sharing what we have done during the past 10 to 15 years doing the Nu Skin business. And a lot of it is not for me to share how I have been successful in terms of doing Nu Skin, but a lot of it is about the failures that we have done so much, many times over in Nu Skin, because I believe that people can only learn so much from other people's success, but they will learn so much more learning from other people's failure. And I hope within the next half an hour, you will be able to get the essence of my sharing, what really made me from who I was before Nu Skin to become who I am today after doing Nu Skin. What sort of things changed in myself before my business changed? What sort of mindset, what sort of thinking pattern that has to change before my business changed? And even though I would like to call it a secret, but really there is no such thing as the secret of success, because the real secret of success is really within you, within your own self. Okay, so let me start with this first slide. If you see this slide saying that how do you see life, because the moment we change our perspective in life, if you see yourself as your old self and the new self, in fact there is nothing really changed much between the old one and the new one. For someone to be able to change the outer self, which is your body, the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you think, everything has got to change from within. And that within, which is the inside, is first to change the perspective. Now, in the early days when I started doing Nu Skin, I spoke to a group of my friends and they say that, hey, life is so full of problems. And when I talk to a different group of friends, they say, hey, Ronnie, life is full of opportunity. And these two friends are actually friends that I went to high school with. I mean, they are my very old friends. I mean, we hang out together. We live in the same city. We went to the same school. But why is it that some group of people see life as full of problems, but the other group seeing life as full of opportunity? Until I understand that it is not about the person, it is not about the situation or the life that they're living in, but it is about the perspective, about the glasses that they choose to put on, then they use to see things in their life. A lot of the time, people say that their life changed. Actually, my life changed a lot. I mean, I was enjoying my work with an international accounting firm back in Auckland, New Zealand. Because after high school from Indonesia, I went to work for a company in New Zealand. It's a very nice country. I hope someday you will be able to visit New Zealand. And I was enjoying myself. I was getting a very good salary, good pay. The weather was nice, the food was nice, lifestyle was nice, and my life changed the day I got married. But I soon realized that there are a group of people who says that their marriage is hell, and there are other group of people that says the marriage is such a blessing. And also, people's life normally change when they have or they started to have a baby. Again, I met a group of people who said that, oh man, having children is such a burden. You gotta have more money, you are becoming more tired, you have to have more time, you don't have time for yourself. There's a small group of people who said that having children is a burden. And there is another group of people, parents, who say that, oh, it's such a blessing. Praise God that we have been blessed with such a beautiful baby, healthy baby. Now, it is a baby, but a lot of people's life changed the moment they got married and also started to have a family. For me, myself, during that time, in the same year, we had a baby. I quit my job, going to a business. All my 5 years salary that I have been saving, I put all into that business. In 7 months, it all disappeared. The business that I built or I started, it failed. Now, my life changed the day I lost my business. A lot of people say that having business is opportunity, but a lot of other people say having business is also risky. So my wife's job at that time was saying that, Ronnie, there is this great opportunity in Nu Skin. Why don't we do it together? Why don't you have a look at this opportunity? And I said, hey, Nu Skin, I'm not saying that Nu Skin is bad, but for me, in my mind, I was paid very high salary from my previous job. And in my mind and in my heart, I thought, do I have to sell these skincare products? Do I have to sell these supplements products? Do you want me to build a business selling products to people? As much as the company is good, but no thanks. But life had to go on. I mean, after failing the business, and finally we went back to Indonesia. And in Indonesia, again, I thought this is going to be an opportunity for me to be able to get back up on my 2 feet, finding a business, getting a cash flow, and started to build my life again. But things was not as easy as the way I thought it was gonna be. Running a business always takes more money for capital, always takes the right products. I still have to find the right customer. I have to build the system. I have to find a partner I had to do everything all the way back again. The same way I tried to build my business back in New Zealand. And again, I was not successful in building a conventional business back in Indonesia. My first problem is, of course, capital. Having lost so much money in my previous business, I did not have enough money to build a new business. So finally, my wife, being so smart, she told me, Ron, why don't you come with me to go to a Nu convention in the United States? And I thought, okay, since she asked me to accompany her, I said, why not? So off we went. In the US, everything changed. Because I started seeing that, within that convention, I saw like about 12 or 13,000 people there. And I started to understand who Nu really is. Because before the global convention, I thought Nu is just a skincare company and a supplementation vitamin company. But after going to the US, within the Nu Global Convention, I started to realize that Nu is actually a technology company. Because they put so much money, they put so much energy and time and effort to make sure that every product that they sell through their partners, people like you and me, are actually having a competitive advantage. Meaning that they would always build a technology and science good enough, the best in the industry, so that no other company are able to compete with the products that they have. And after having that kind of energy and motivation and the very high spirit, we went back to Indonesia and I said to my wife, okay, I will join Nu and let's build this business together. But to my surprise, the first 4 years of me doing business in Nu was very, very, very tough. But even though it's tough, even though I made so many mistakes in Nu I did not have to go bankrupt. In Nu if you make the mistake, okay, just get back up and do it again. Make mistake again, learn from your mistake and do it again. There is no money involved. You don't have to lose a lot of money in making mistakes. You can always learn and get back up again. And when I say the business was very hard, it was truly, truly hard because we started building the business in Jakarta, in Indonesia. There was no upline because our upline has retired back in Auckland, New Zealand. We had no experience in building networking business like Nu and even in day-to-day life. We have no system and we have no people to mentor us in the business. But the lessons of the story is that no matter how bad life is, no matter how bad the situation that you have to face, no matter how bad things are, life is just an event, a situation that happened to you. There's no such thing as good event or bad event that you have to go through. What is more important is your continuous responses to what you have to face in your life. Now, if you look at the slides, the secret to success, I am giving you a formula that has been guiding me for the past 20 years. If this formula has been guiding me in Nu or even outside Nu in marriages, in finance, in everything in life, okay? The formula says that if you want to have a goal and achieve something in life, let's call that an outcome, okay? A result. This is an outcome that you want. The question is, can you control what kind of outcome or result that you want to get? A lot of the time, people are not able to control the outcome that they want to get. But the formula says that outcome is something that you get because there are so many things, situations, events, good events, bad events that you have to face on a daily basis, which is outside of your control. But what is most important is not whether the good event or bad event that you have to face. What is most important is how you respond in every situation that you have to face. How you respond in every good event or bad event that you have to face on a daily basis. Because the only way you can control the result, the only way you can control the kind of success that you want in new skill, you will have to go through a lot, okay? You will be facing with rejection. You will be facing with people who said bad things to you. You will be facing people who look down on you. And your response can only be two things. Are you going to continue or are you going to quit? So, a lot of people who are successful in life, they are the master of themselves. They are not the master of controlling the days. They are not the masters of controlling the prospect. They are not the masters of to control the economic situation. They are not the masters to control whatever good or bad things that may or may not happen in their life. But they are the master of controlling what kind of responses that they have in life. And the second slide of the secret to success that I would like to share with you is this. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. You just have to stand up one more time, more than you fall. This formula or this secret may seem very simple, and you may say that, hey, I know, as long as I do it one more time, every time I got rejected, as long as I do one more from the last failure or success that I get, I will always get whatever I want in life or in business. All of those theory, all of those secret, I would like to put in context with my story when I try to lose weight, okay? So the photo that you see here is of me with my small little daughter. I think she was about 4 years old at the time. I was very fat because I like eating fried rice, fried noodles, everything. Nice food, I like. Exercise, not really like it, okay? I like drinking all the sugar, all the sweets, chocolate, the cakes. Oh man, I love it. Maybe you are someone who is like me. You like and love what you eat. And the moment I make a decision during the TR90 era, I think that was about 2013 and 14, I made the decision to really change my life, okay? I said, okay, this is 90 days. I will manage whatever I eat. I will manage the exercise that I have to do. I will manage whatever supplements and shake that I have to take. But then again, the first 7 days, I was able to control and manage everything. But after that, the temptation started to come. The temptation says, do I have to exercise? Can I not eat this nice, fatty and fried food? I've been very good the past 7 days. Can I not be a little bit bad in the 8 days? And I found out that the success that I have, if I want to have the kind of success that I have within that 90 days period, it is in the daily decision that I have to make. It's not the decision that I make on day 1, the moment that I decided to wanting to be successful in TR90, but the day 1 is important, day 2 is important, day 3 and 4 until day 90 is important. Your success is going to be on a daily decision that you have to make every day. Until such time that daily decision that you make will become a habit. Friends, people in life get what has formed them to become a habit rather than they get in life what they want. Because a lot of people want to be rich, a lot of people want to be healthy, a lot of people want to lose weight, but unless they have the habit of the rich, unless they have the habit of the healthy, unless they have the habits of people who are always losing weight, they can never get what they want. Habits will get you what you want. And when I try to apply this in my business life, I found out that it is the same. That in business life, the moment that we have to face rejection, the moment we have to face attrition, the moment we have to face deception, the moment we have to face dreams failure, we have to do it every day. And every day, we have to make the decision whether we want to continue or we want to quit. Whether we want to be influenced by negative people or we want to influence the negative people. In life, there are always two sides of the same coin. Always remember this. Every time you meet people, they will always have different opinion than you do. I still remember back many years ago, there are people from outside Indonesia who said, hey, how can you sell Nu Skin product, which is premium price, expensive price, to a market, to those people in Indonesia? Because the Indonesian average monthly wage was very, very low. It was about $200 every month. And Nu Skin products, even the average galvanic spa at that time was about $300 to $400 US. And these people who asked me, how can you do that? How can you sell expensive products to a market to Indonesia? They decided not to participate in Nu Skin business in Indonesia. But I also find the other side of the coins, okay? The other side of the coin are people who say, hey, because Nu Skin is such a premium product, I know the price may not cheap, this is good, okay? Premium, expensive product is the opportunity to really make a lot of money. Because cheap products, there are so many of them. Expensive products, there are not too many of them. There is always a market for such premium products. Can you see, guys, the same market, there are always two opinions. One saying that it is impossible to build Nu Skin in Indonesia. The other one saying that hey, it is possible to make a lot of money with Nu Skin in Indonesia. And I also find that during my life, with my business life, I also find this group of people who say, hey, come on man, Nu Skin business is so tough. It is so difficult. Not only that you have to sell products, you need to educate them and you need to offer them an opportunity to change their life, not to mention about the marketing plan, the science and everything else. This is so difficult. People keep on rejecting, people keep on saying no. There are so many people who try and fail, okay? This is one group of people. But the other side of the coin says that this is good if it is hard, meaning that there are not many competition in the market. So in trying to achieve the kind of success that you have, which side of the coin that you want is determined by the responses that you choose to have in your life. And during the journey of my Nu Skin business, this is what I always face. I have to face it capturing my goal with faith or with fear. And I read this very nice quote that says that everything that you want is on the other side of fear. And I come to realize that we should not let our fear to stop us from getting what we want. And fear can only get bigger because of the wrong question that you keep on asking yourself. So in the past, I used to ask myself, hey, what if he rejected me? What if he say bad things to me? What if he look down on me? What if he says no? And then after having so many failure, having that kind of fear in my life, I started to change my question. The question becomes, what if he needs the business? What if he needs the products? What if he needs more money? What if someone else will offer him the products and the opportunity and he joins with someone else? So different set of questions to myself gets me to act out of faith or act out of fear. You will find problems. Trust me, problems will come. I can promise you this, okay? Problems will come. As long as you shall live, problems will always appear. And we will only have no more problems. Problems will disappear only when we die. So don't worry about problems. More important is how you respond in every problems that you have to face. Are you going to face problems like a victim, or are you going to face the problem like a victor? Back when I had to lose my business, in fact, the mistake was not on my part. The mistake was made by my partner in that business. But I had to take care. I had to take the blame for the mistake that other people made. Now at that time, I was playing my victim mentality. There was a problem that I had to face. The victim mentality actually killed my spirit even further. But the moment I used the victor mentality, a winner mentality, suddenly everything changed. Suddenly I see problems from the perspective of how I can overcome the situation. The victim mentality always see a problem. Why am I like this? Why is it happening to me? This is not fair. Life is not fair. That's a victim mentality. A winner mentality or victor mentality saying that, hey, okay, if the situation like this, what can I do best to overcome this? Whom should I talk to help me to overcome my situation? What can I do even better if this is the case that I have to face? Do you realize, guys, that when you try to achieve your goal, you find problems after problems after problems. But always remember, do not try to avoid problems, because more problems is better opportunity. But always remember that you have the winner mentality and saying that I will do whatever it takes and I am a winner. I will conquer every situation that I have to face. Quitting is just so easy. But remember this, winner never quits. And quitter never wins. Whether you want to win or you want to quit, it is just a choice. It is just an electricity impulse in your brain. You want to quit today, starts with your mind and saying, okay, I will quit. You want to win today, also starts with that electricity impulse in your brain. It is just electricity. But the decision, when you quit, meaning that the rest of your life, you will always become a failure. But the moment you said, okay, I will never quit, and one day you will become a winner. The story about LTO, the lifetime opportunity or limited time offer, we've been using that story for the past, 10, 15 years. And we've been having large success, not because of the potential of big money that people can get, but using the story of LTO as an opportunity to change people's life from business development. When I see that there is an edge lock boost, my perspective is saying to me that this is not just a skincare product. Other people may have different perspective. Remember the very first slide that I show you that people see in life according to what they are, not according to what they really see. S-Log Boost is a big opportunity for business people who want an acceleration in their business. But then again, if you see S-Log Boost as, oh man, this is an exciting product, it's going to make my skin glow, bouncier, you can wait until S-Log Boost is launched, outside the LTO, okay? But if you're looking at this S-Log Boost as an opportunity to accelerate your business, then there are a few things that you need to do. The LTO story that we've been doing for the past 10-15 years is a story about moving people with high energy. Always use story when you want to move people with high energy. And I found out that the best way to motivate people and move them with a very high energy is by going through what they want, not by what we want. I did this as a mistake many years ago when I was trying to set my goal to achieve the Circle of Excellence too. So within the back of my mind, I have this strong goal. I have to become that Circle of Excellence too. So I have to make this leg growing very big, this leg growing very fast, this leg is still very young. But so I set goal to them according to my needs to become and to achieve Circle of Excellence too. And that did not work very well. And there's such time that I changed my approach. I changed it in the way that I talk to my group. Okay, what is it that you actually want? We have this LTO opportunity. At that time, there was the R Square, there was S-Log Me and stuff, and a number of LTOs. So I started with asking them, what is it that you really want? We have this opportunity to accelerate your business. What do you think you can achieve? What do you want to achieve? How do you want me to help you? So that kind of questions makes them understand that it is all about them and their success more than it is my success. And second story that we always do is that this is a very rare opportunity. I use the words like, hey, for the very first time, there is such technology that we are the only one in the world with this kind of technology. Nobody else, no other competitor own this technology. This is very important because a lot of people want to have good business. A lot of people want to be one of the first to be in the business. And this pioneering opportunity is a story of success that we've been able to move people with high energy. In fact, I learned from some friends in South Korea. They say that, Ronnie, during LTO is the hunting time, okay? The hunting for who? The hunting for the leaders. Outside LTO, well, you just recruit people, you recruit customers, you talk to business, you upgrade customer to become a business. But during LTO, it's the time to hunt for the business people. My friends, those are the mindset story that I have to change me from who I was to become who I am today. Not because the kind of success that my wife and I had, not because that we are already successful, but we became successful because of three things. First, because of Nu Skin as a very strong and very reliable company. Second, Nu Skin have the products, the technology, the innovations, the never-ending innovation cycle. I love this. There's not much company who can do what Nu Skin do. And number three is that the Nu Skin heart. The Nu Skin heart is very important because I learned from my past business failure that bad partnership will bring you hell. You can be good. Well, you don't have to have a lot of money, but if you have a lot of money, if you went into a business venture with the wrong partner, then your business is going to be hell for you. And I can truly share and truly appreciate Nu Skin, because in the journey of my business, Nu Skin has been such a great partner who's been giving so much, who always thinks what is best for the leaders, people like you and me. And I hope what I shared today can be an inspiration for you, can help you to move a bit faster, move a bit higher, and start changing the way your mind thinks that there's nothing bad about problem. The bad thing about problem is if we responded to a problem in a bad way. Thank you very much again for having me. I will see you at the top.